Welcome back in today's video. In today's video, we're doing part 2 of 5th grade year. I hope you like and subscribe. And welcome back in today's video. In today's video, it's part 2 of 5th grade year. So, if you watched last episode of 5th grade year, it was chaotic in that first one. So I think we're in the stage of what I was telling my friend, bros before H's, when my friend came up with another word, bros before girls. So we was after that we were talking. After I told him that I was over at his house playing the game. He was crying on my shoulder. So I told him to get himself together and find somebody else. So he started finding somebody else. So, and I told him, you gotta fix yourself up. Don't let that happen to you ever again, gang. Come on, you got this. So he straightened up. He's talking and he told me, okay, he go fix himself. I go home that night. Fast forward to the next day. Why does this girl come up to me and say she likes me? Wait, never. Yeah, no, wait, never mind. No, never mind. It wasn't her who said she liked me. So like she was the friend. So that little girl I said that was my sister, that I thought of as a sister. No, she was in like the 4th grade. So that the one that I thought of as a sister. At the time I was in 5th grade. At the time I was in 5th grade. So when I thought of her as a little sister. So her friend comes up to me and says, "Do you know?" That little girl I used as that I said that she's like my sister. I'm gonna use a different name for her. So do you know? Do you know? Um. Shit. Um. Overwatch. Did you know? Nine likes you. Nine likes you. I'm like, no, I don't like her. I already got somebody in mind. At this time, I started dating this Asian girl. No cap, she was bad, bro. She was bad. She was bad. She was bad. So after that, I was talking to that Asian girl. Little spoiler, I ended up taking her from her boyfriend. That's absolute foul, bro. I know how foul that sounds, and if you were a boyfriend watching this, I'm sorry, gang. I'm sorry. I can't say her name, but uh, nah, let's call her Asian 2.1. Asian 2.1. Sorry for all the Asians out there. I'm not trying to be racist. I just had to name her that. So so me and Asian 2.1. Oh, we're talking on the phone. She was on the phone with me talking about how she would love to come over or whatever. And I'm like, you can come over anytime or whatever. Let me just straighten out my room. She was like, okay. Calls me an hour later before she comes over. So when she comes over, I'm all hyped. I'm all hyped like, yeah. I'm like, yeah. When she comes over, I'm like, hey, what's up? What's up with you? What you been doing? She was like, nothing. We was talking for a little bit. She got a text on her phone or whatever from her mom. Her mom tells her to get back to the house. Fast forward next day because this is non-important. So that girl, what is her name? Fuck. Yeah, instead we're just gonna call her little sister X, little sister X. So they keep bothering me 24/7 talking about, she likes you. Little sister X likes you. At this point, it's different people 24/7 all day. Like, I know, I heard. So they keep talking and whatever, and they're like, yeah. Oh my god, I suck. But anyway, they keep talking about, yeah, like she likes you or whatever. So I'm like, okay, I don't like her back. So can you tell her, like, I'm sorry, and I only think of her as a little sister, and I only think of her as a little sister. So can you please tell her that or whatever? Because I do not like her. Genuinely do not. Holy, my skin's bugging. But I told him to tell her that I do not like her. Goes on then. I'm like, I think she accepted. I think she accepted what I said, or whatever. So fast forward the next day, the girl I was talking about, the one who was talking about that, like, I had a different girlfriend and believed her friends. She ended up talking about, like, her friends told her, like, I was lying or whatever about them lying. And she got mad at me talking about, like, I always knew you were a cheater. I'm like, gang, what? Your friends are lying. You don't gotta believe me, but if you don't. Fifth grade year is ending off with like a little close soon. So it's time for us almost to get our diplomas. It's like the end of the year. I didn't finish this work. I told my teacher I'm not finishing it. It's basically almost I think it's the last week of school. She said, you gotta finish this for the listening. I said I'm not finishing it. Like, and then she's like, you are finishing it. And I said I'm not. So she's steady talking. I'm dead. Holy, steady talking or whatever. Steady talking about I'ma do the work or whatever. Like, and talk about I better do the work. I told her I'm not doing it. You can find one of your teacher's pets, you them pets that you got to do it. I'm not doing it. Because I had to restart twice because she misplaced my work. Misplaced. So I restarted reluctantly. But after that one, I wasn't doing it again. Got me messed up. But like at the end of like on the last day of school, I think I was rage baiting the heck out of my teacher, bro. Like I think that day we were watching a movie. I think it was Emotions or something. I forgot the cover of the movie. Um, emotions or whatever. Um, emotions. What is it called? Well, where people control the body or whatever. What the flip it's called. I think it was about like this girl Riley or whatever. Yeah, Riley. So so that I told her wasn't doing. I was rage baiting her tongue, and she told her I couldn't watch the movie or whatever. I'm like, I didn't care. I still watched the movie, but and when she was giving out the diploma, she acted like she was about to take mine back or whatever. I was like, you better give me my effing certificate. So she gave me my certificate reluctantly or whatever. So I guess she gave it to me or whatever. I told her good girl. I told her good girl. I told her good girl and walked away and stand next to the people with the certificates. And that's crazy. So she was like, she said, I'm gonna take that certificate away from you. I said, do it. Do it. I dare you. In front of all these people, I want you to. And like my friend was recording on my phone, so she couldn't do anything. It was been on camera. So after that, we got our certificates, and that was fifth grade year. I hope you liked the video, and I'm out. Peace. And always, hope you subscribe, and bye!